What's going on, trades? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a great weekend. Today I had 0 trades and I'm doing this chart review pretty late, so it's gonna be pretty quick one. Today has been pretty difficult day. I did not like today at all. I don't like when the price does this nice move up. I mean, this is a beautiful move up and overnight, and it just chops sideways in the New York session. I don't like that. It kind of upsets me a little bit, but I didn't take any trades at all. Yeah, like I said, it was just not ideal market conditions, and I was trading the old contract, and I will roll over to the new one tomorrow. So maybe there's a slight difference between this contract and a new contract. I don't know. Usually I like to wait a day and then I'll switch over to the new contract. But diving in, like I said, we have an overnight working up, and I had this channel pretty much from the get-go. To me, it's a clear channel. The midline seems to be working pretty well as well, and when you see this uptrend like this, just go long. Don't try to short, really. Honestly, it's difficult. It's difficult to do that. So anyway, so we have this second entry long pretty much right off the bat, and if you taken this and if you're scalping, you could have got your point, because if you enter the way I enter, there's 1.5 right there, so you'd have been fine. If you're doing for more, you would have got a loser, unfortunately. So yeah, a little bit weird, but there is a trade here. It's more of an advanced trade, and I don't really like taking these kind of trades. I like to wait for a higher low, which you get one here, but that's too far away. But yeah, if you taking this trade, you got a loser, and it is what it is. And the only thing I could say about this is, technically speaking, you haven't got a break. Well, you had a break, but no new low, because let me zoom in. This bar right here is one tick lower than this bar, so that could one thing that could make you like say, maybe I don't want to take that trade just yet, and maybe just wait for something better. But I've seen Mac mark these style of trades a lot, and like I said, it is what it is. The context is good. I mean, the read was perfect, and I know I have a thing on my finger. I cut myself. But yeah, the context was good, but unfortunately the price just went sideways or against you for a little bit, and then it worked way up. Man, I can't talk. So yeah, price is working up again, and there is actually a micro channel here as well. Boom, boom. And there's a second entry long here again for bar congestion. Can't take that. Now this is a triple test. Yeah, it's a rough one. To me personally, this is not a triple test, not like 1, 2, and 3. To me personally, this is like a 1 test, and then this is a second test. So, you know, it's up to you how you want to trade triple test. But like I said, to me, this is just a single test, and this is a second test. So no trade there. And then price comes back down, and then you get finally a nice second entry long. Again, with the channel working down with a break new low already in place. This is a solid setup in my opinion. And then you also get higher low here, but again, I don't know, maybe you take that, maybe not. It's up to you. And finally, price reverses. There's a bunch of congestion here, no trade. Reverses all the way down, and there's all first entries, no trade there. There is a triple test here that I actually missed. Maybe trade that, but then again, to me, this is like a 1, you know, 1 and then 2. But if you're aggressive, you could see this at 1, 2, and 3. So maybe that's not a bad trade, but I don't know. With big uptrend like that, I just don't feel comfortable shorting, to be honest. I just don't. The price reverses, no higher low, no nothing, and reverses again at the midline. You get a lower high here. 3 bar congestion, too close to the EMA, can't take that. And we get a little congestion here, new low, first entry. So this is a triple test here. This is more of like a triple test-ish. Again, this is all just congestion, so I would probably see as 1, but I mean, you could see it as a triple test. but also you have a new low first entry and then second entry short here. This is a failure. Again, to me, it's just in the middle of nothing here. I don't know. I wasn't feeling comfortable trading that, and you also get yeah, so failure here. Yeah, price works up again, and I was hoping it would test the this resistance here, the upper channel resistance, or maybe the recent high, but it reverses, and there's a little bit of a congestion here. Second entry short. I don't know. This is just too congested for my liking. The price reverses, and so first entries. There's second entry short here, 4 bar congestion. I can't trade that. And we get a little chop here. Don't trade anything here. This is just horrible. This is horrible. If anything, I would probably trade this right here, taking a short to test this low because you have a channel working down. But other than that, I wouldn't trade anything here. This is just meh. Finally, the price breaks the channel, and then you finally get a triple test. Now this right here is a triple test. This is a triple test. You know, 1, 2, 3. It's clear. There's no confusion. There's no, you know, there's nothing. This is what you want to trade. This is what you want to trade. Plus, with these 2 legs down, you know, first leg, second leg, and the bigger picture, you also get this channel working down with break new low with a couple legs down. Just take that trade. Even a higher low would not be a bad trade here. But if you don't take this higher low, take this triple test. That's 100%. Like I said, I didn't trade any of this. By like 11 o'clock, I was pretty much not interested. So you get a higher low here as well. Maybe trade that. That's just congestion. But again, the idea is, you know, you're looking to retest this swing high right here, this recent high, right? This is the high that you want to test. Of course, price reverses. There's a second entry long here. Can't take that. Another second entry long. Again, congestion. You can also think of it as a triple test. Not sure why I marked this green, but again, it's a 4 bar congestion with with a recent break new high. Maybe you go long. It is interesting to see the price supporting that, or the EMA supporting that price. So it's a good sign that we might go higher, you know. So I don't know if you take that. It's up to you. But then you wait a little bit longer and you get a true second entry, new high, first entry, second entry. So above the EMA, all that good stuff. Take that. You know, then you get new low, first entry, second entry short. Failure again. It's not really in the right spot. I wouldn't trade this as a failure, to be honest. And we go chop sideways again, going down. There's another failure here. Again, I'm not interested in trading failures. It's not really in the right spot. First entry, higher low here again. Can't trade that. And that's pretty much it for my day. We finally test the swing high here, recent high. So now we're just working to the downside. I mean, pretty straightforward. And you can clearly see that there's also, is there a measured move? Well, not quite, but you can clearly see 2 legs up, right? So first leg and then second leg, and then we reverse. So if you, in this example, if you get a lower high here, like somewhere in this area, enough room to the EMA or below the EMA, ideally you want it below the EMA. I would definitely take a long here, and I would definitely or take a short here. I would definitely what do you call it? Look for 4, 5, 6 points, because usually when you get price action like that or the break and a couple legs up, right, that's a very good sign that the price usually takes off in this area, right? That's what you kind of want to look for, and that's how you also want to judge your target profits, right? So like for example, in this area, right, if you have a break and you already have 2 legs down and the channel already working down with the break new low already in place, so that's played out, and usually that's when you get 2 legs, a lot of times the price just takes off, right? It doesn't really happen with you have 1 leg, but yeah, you want to like when it's 2 legs down, you just want to be prepared that the price might actually take off, and that's the areas you want to like really, you know, capture more than 1 point, right? You know, same thing like at the channels, you know, like lows and highs. That's a very critical point where the price might just reverse. Again, I would not recommend, you know, shorting here because again, you don't know if it's going to do that, right? And you don't know that this is the actual top of the channel, right? Because at the time you'd be probably looking something like this, right? So if you go short here, yeah, it's not a bad move, but it came back up again, right? So, but if you going with the trend, right, and you're waiting for a price to come back, you know, maybe here to a channel, to the bottom of the channel, that's when the price usually takes off and you can capture a couple more points. But anyways, that's all I got for the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.